Oh, sorry. I'll come back later. This is one I'm definitely going to have to replace. It was a really nice orange citrus plant that I had. I think it could have even been a blood orange. And for some reason it just, as soon as I planted it, it wasn't happy. It was always in a pot on my decking, so that could have been the problem. And maybe I needed to prune off a lot more when I planted it in, just so the roots could keep up. The other citrus is starting to get frost and turn a little bit yellow, but they're still going good. Lovely big lemon in there. These are all caged up so the kangaroos don't rub on them and snap branches off. It's a bit unsightly, but it does the trick, and I'm not sure what we're going to do in the future. We can't cage off the whole property from kangaroos, but at the moment this is the solution. Oh, hey Teddy. This is the big orchard. In springtime, when the trees in there start growing new leaves and things, I'll do a nice tour with you. But at the moment it's looking very it's like everything's in hibernation currently. Little buds, but we're getting frost now, so things are going to sleep finally. They've lost their leaves. I did a different video about my mulberries fruiting and budding and everything and growing little leaves, and now you can see the result of them getting a late frost, and they're getting a bit of dieback now. It's not severe, so I think they'll be okay. My cherry tree is getting really nice big buds on them. Come on, camera. At some point I have to upgrade my camera, I think. But that's looking really healthy and ready to get going in the spring. These are all apple trees. They've got weirdly a second flush of fruit, but I think they're just gonna, they're just dropping off. They're no good. I might feed them to the chickens, or I'll just let them rot on the ground. Oh, spider. Yeah. So they're finally going to sleep. Lovely. This is the only thing, it's a pineapple guava. It's the only thing that's got leaves in here. Flowered for me really nicely, but it's never fruited. So I'm wondering if I need a partner for it, just so it pollinates a bit better and I have a chance of getting fruit. These are the pears. They've finally lost all their leaves. Fig. This is the amount of water or rain that we've had in the last few days. Quite a lot. And you can see the Cape weed is actually really loving all this rain. This is looking a bit sore and sorry for itself. It's my strawberry patch. Everything's just really died back. I haven't given it much love at all. So I'm thinking of ripping out all these plants from the bathtubs. There's strawberry plants in this one, raspberry plant in that one that's hibernating at the moment, and then in the last bathtub there's a thornless blackberry. So I really would like to get rid of all these bathtubs. They've served a great purpose, and I would love to make a big long garden, a raised garden bed from that end of my orchard all the way to the front gate down there. So that's going to be a nice future project I'd love to do. Maybe 1/2 metre high, 1 metre wide, and that runs all the way along. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it, Teddy? Wouldn't it? Yes. This one here is my olive tree that I grew from seed. It's doing really well. It's a few years old, but it's getting to the point where I need to plant it out somewhere. Alright, let's get out. Let's get out of here. You coming, Teddy? Yeah. Let's go to the veggie patch now and have a look over there. Gee whiz. It's my lily pilly. That's actually got a little bit of fruit on it, which is really lovely. The birds haven't found it yet, and neither has my daughter. They're a good size, and they look ripe enough. Quite nice. Big seed in the middle. Tastes sharp, almost like a sour apple. Quite nice. And that's the big seed. They grow really well from seed. That's where this one's come from my mum's place. I dug it out, and now look at it. I've taken its kangaroo cage off it, just to see if it can withstand the kangaroos and possums and cockatoos and sheep. It's surviving so far. It's doing good. In here is my vegetable garden. Nothing much is going on with it. Hey ladies. Lovely forework chicken there. I'm thinking of getting a rooster so I can have little baby forework. So I really think they've got an amazing striking colour. And I can't remember the breed of these guys. They're relatively new, just started laying for me. Quite nice chickens as well. They look a little bit more meaty than the foreworks. Alright, in here I need to do a fair bit of weeding. Close the gate so the chickens don't get in because they just destroy everything. This is the garlic that I've got going. It needs to be weeded. Garlic hates having competition. So I need to make an effort and do a bit more weeding because as you can see all the grass, it's really out of control. This is a bunch of saltbush seedlings that I've got going. They need to be planted out over winter, probably now, so they've got a chance out in the paddock to grow. It's a really great stock feed. I've got another video on saltbush and how to propagate it. Over here I've got my onion growing. And this mulch that I've got, it's sugarcane mulch, does a really good job at suppressing the weeds. It's quite good. A little bit of weeds over there, but on a whole it's doing a good job. So I've got red onions in here and white onions. They do always really well. Usually I get a huge abundance of them, and instead of storing them whole, where I run the risk that eventually they might start rotting, I chop them up, I dice them into cubes and dehydrate them in my dehydrator, and it's worked out really fantastic. You just can chuck in a handful of dehydrated onion into spaghetti bolognese, and they rehydrate as if they're freshly chopped onions. They're fantastic, and I'll be doing it again when these guys grow up. There's my leek. I can probably start harvesting that leek. It's grown nicely. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting some seed off them as well, I think. Some lovely flowers. It's always nice just to have a little pot of flowers here and there just to brighten it up, I think. These brassicas I planted out really quite late, so they're behind all my other brassicas, and they're out in the open. There's no netting over the top of these, so they're copying the caterpillars and bugs and cockatoos and things like that come in here a little bit more. My snow peas, they don't look very happy. Half of it looks like it's dying back. Not sure what's going on there. Let's go look at the rhubarb. I did have exploding rhubarb. When a few weeks ago we got a big amount of rain, and it's like it really soaked it up quick, and the stems started exploding. And I think you can get the same thing happening with tomatoes, where they get a bit of rain, their skin can't expand or stretch in time, and then tomatoes get splits in them, and that's what's happened with my rhubarb. And I was going to rip out these stems, but I've just haven't had the amount of time. But it's all growing back. I'm getting nice fresh stems happening, and I'm not too concerned about it, so they'll be fine. They look a bit depleted at the moment, but in the spring we'll be able to harvest from them and make some delicious strawberry and rhubarb jam to eat with our morning yogurt and oats. It'll be fantastic. I haven't been going in here very much. It's, I've got my full-time job as well, so I haven't had much time to get in here. Some daffodils which are just starting. I think they're actually behind compared to what other people have had. I wonder if it's the bark chips that they don't like. But they're getting there. So this is the netted area where the rest of the brassicas are, and they look like they're coming along okay. I think this is a sort of rocket. I'm not sure. It's quite bitter. It's not too bad. Maybe it's not rocket. But I've been leaving it there because at one point it was bitter, and my family members didn't like eating it, so it's just been growing there in little balls, which is quite cute. But I have started harvesting this stuff, and it's working well. Even this one can be harvested now. It's sort of like a cut and come again crop. Oh, look. This is a nice one. Lovely. It's a bit small, but it looks perfect. I'm going to harvest that. That's great. Fantastic. It's exciting when you can come in the garden and actually see stuff that you can harvest. Some volunteer lettuce that keeps popping up everywhere. Really lovely. Celery is always going well in my garden. That looks like it's pumping away, and I can harvest some more for the freezer. This is bok choy that I've grown, and I haven't harvested any of it because it just was getting decimated by cabbage whitefly? Not cabbage whitefly, what am I saying? That cabbage white moth. And I left it because I thought it was acting like a bit of a decoy. So now it's gone to flower, which is fine. I'm going to let it go to flower, and the bees can hang around this and have something to eat over winter. There's some more broccoli. And, oh, Teddy's complaining he wants to go inside because it's cold. So they're not really looking super healthy, but I have started to harvest them as well. They're doing really well. I don't know what that is, but maybe a cauliflower is in there. Some more volunteer lettuce. That keeps coming back every year. It's really good. Yeah, I'm going to come back and harvest these and we can eat some with our dinner. This is my crop of mustard seed. And it is huge. It's like double the height of me. And I want to harvest the seed off it, but we'll see if it dries out enough. I don't think it will. Growing mustard seed in the winter probably isn't the smartest thing to do, but it's a bit of an experiment. We'll see. But the leaves are really nice to eat. They're quite sharp and have a definite mustard flavour. At some point we might be able to come back in and harvest some mustard seeds in the spring maybe. What do you think, Teddy? Yeah. Some red cabbage. So we'll see if we get some cabbages out of these guys. A lovely little flower. I mean, I'm not into flowers too much because, I mean, you can't eat these ones. I'm pretty sure you can't. But it just livens up the vegetable garden in winter when it's otherwise maybe a bit slow and boring and not much is going on. You know, it's sometimes a bit sad coming in the garden. The nasturtium is definitely dying back. Even the compost is slowing right down. This is the greenhouse that I bought on special from the Aldi middle aisle. It's served me really well. This is the second winter that I've had it. It's still holding together. I only paid $40 with it for it. And it's doing a good job. Let's have a look inside. So here we've got my banana plant. It's looking a bit yellow, but it's surviving over winter. It's fine. We've got some, I dug these out of the garden, some chili and capsicum plants. And I'm just putting them in here over winter. And then as soon as spring comes, I've got a massive head start. I've already got fully grown plants. And I can just plug them straight into my veggie patch and they'll get growing straight away. I think even some of these still have chili fruit on them. Back there you can see. Teddy, do you need to be in here? I'm not going inside. You can have some fresh air. Some chilies back here as well. Just a couple of little ones. It's not too bad. It does feel cold in here, but there's definitely condensation, so it's alright. This banana might have to get cut down. It looks like it's starting to rot, so I'll have to stop watering this guy in here. Really a bit too juicy, but the other one back there is fine. I've never gotten fruit off this banana. Bring it in on my decking on the other side of the house, and where there's a nice sitting area, and in summer this thing is really pumping out all these beautiful leaves and it makes it look like Queensland. It's a really nice looking plant even without the fruit. It's beautiful. So on the floor here, which helps over winter, I've just got these pavers sitting down and they're just sitting on bare earth. There's no sand underneath. I haven't properly leveled it. It does the trick. It does really well. It's a good temporary greenhouse that'll work until I can, fund a massive big one. In another few weeks, I can get my spring seeds planted. So to get a real head start on my summer crops. It's a really handy little unit. As I said, from Aldi from the middle row, I think they still sell them. I'm just quickly walking down the paddock because I've noticed after doing this school run and coming home and having a look out the window that there's a ewe that's down, and I don't know, she's either sleeping, she's either dead, she's either midway through birthing. She could need some help or she could be perfectly fine, but I'm definitely going to check up on her. I didn't notice her at any point in the rest of the day. Just now is when I've seen her. But it could have been the damn wall that was sort of obscuring her body earlier when I did a drive around, so hopefully she hasn't been there all day. There is cloud cover that's formed in the last few hours, so the ewes could be feeling a bit of a, is it a low pressure system in the weather? It makes them sort of get in the mood that there might be a storm coming or something, and they're more likely to birth during that time. So we'll just go have a check and see what's up with her. It's a bit of a walk. I brought my coffee, brought some gloves just in case. These ladies don't seem phased at all, hey? But it's just, well, there's another one, so she's not completely alone. She's definitely laying down. I'm just gonna, I hope she's not dead. Hey, darlings. Oh, what's she doing? Hey, sweetheart. Just have a, does not look. Hey, darling. Are you okay? Are you okay, sweetheart? How are you going? Hey? She's a purple tag ewe, so she's an older one, an experienced ewe. Hey, sweetheart, are you stuck? I don't think she's in labour. Nope. Oh, she's pretty big though. Were you just having a sleep? Hey? Oh, sorry. She's definitely got a waddle on her though. Oh, the joys of lambing season, hey? My goodness. Definitely got a waddle on her. And a huge bag. It wouldn't surprise me if she gave birth tonight or early tomorrow morning. She looks definitely ready to pop. The audacity of those humans interrupting while she's trying to sleep. How rude. Oh, there we go. Beautiful, warm, fresh egg. Lovely. Was that yours? Was that yours? Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Thank you. Teddy's directing me to go inside.
Sorry,